Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for joining us for the 3 o'clock show today, News and Politics. And I have an elected official with me. With Memorial Day weekend coming up, we'd also like to thank you for your service as a retired naval officer. Representative Camille Vella Wilkinson, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you so much for having me.
Because there's going to be some Memorial Day commemoration here at the State House. Talk with us about what's going to be taking place.
We're going to start off the session with the Hope High School JROTC Honor Guard. They'll come in through the main entrance and parade colors. And then we'll begin after that with an invocation by Father Robert Marciano, who is a military chaplain. We have an airman who's going to sing the national anthem. And then following that, we'll have the director of the Rhode Island Veterans Affairs, Kasim Yarn, who's going to give us a presentation and educate the House a little bit on the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. People often confuse the two.
That they do. And when you talk with folks, talk with us a little bit about your service. As you look back at your career, what role did the military play in your personal and professional life?
Well, the military was always very important to me. I come from a military family. My father served with his 2 brothers. I have cousins who served during the Vietnam era. And I always knew that I would end up serving in the military. And then my husband and my husband's family are also very much into the military. Our son, unfortunately, although when he was younger, he wanted to fly as a pilot for the Marine Corps, as he got older, he decided he didn't want to be in the military.
So when you joined the military, was it what you had expected?
It was what I expected and more, quite frankly. So I'm right out of college, and I had the opportunity to serve in leadership roles. The smallest budget that I handled, again, as a 20-something-year-old right out of college, was $4 million. So you have the opportunity to really take the lead and run with it.
And you talk about the opportunity to share with folks, again, the difference between Memorial and Veterans Day for those who have passed.
That's exactly right. Memorial Day honors those military members who died while they were serving in uniform, and Veterans Day honors all veterans for their service in the armed forces.
What do you think the state of the military is today here in the United States? Is it strong?
I believe that it's very strong, and I think it serves as a terrific model, especially when we talk about issues like pay equity. In the military, you're paid the same salary. You're paid based on the job, and it's connection to mission.
And I'm sure you probably keep an eye on international affairs as well, having a military background. What do you think of what's taking place in North Korea?
We live in very interesting times, Kate. And I served, my career in the Navy was during the Cold War. So what's going on in North Korea is very, very interesting.
And let's talk a little bit about veterans issues. You talk about Veterans Director Kasim Yarn. He's been on live before. How do you think the state stands, the state of the state in addressing the needs of veterans?
I think that the state is headed in the right direction. I'd like to see us move forward in the area of exempting military pensions from taxes. I think doing that will help us in a number of ways. Number one, it'll reduce the amount of military members and veterans that leave the state of Rhode Island. And number two, with them, and of course the potential loss of a congressional seat, is the brain drain, because you've got these men and women who've served in highly technical areas, strong leadership skills, who are leaving the state simply for that one reason.
I've talked with legislators about that. Do you think it's got traction? Do you think that there's enough political will for the trade-off for the loss of that small income to that multiplier effect of keeping those retirees here?
I'd like to think that there is, but I fear that there isn't, to be honest with you.
And so let's talk a little bit budgetary overall, as we talk numbers and we talk military pensions. With the revenue numbers coming in higher than expected, what are you looking at in the budget as we are in the waning weeks of the session here?
Oh, let me see. I would like to see money stay in adult education. I know that DCYF has complained that they're being short-sheeted, but I'm not convinced that they're spending the money appropriately, to be honest with you. But I would like to see the money go more into senior services.
Well, I appreciate your taking the time today to come on live, as there's, again, going to be a Memorial Day service celebration, if you will. And I want to thank you again for your service and coming on the show today.
Thank you so much, Kate.
Representative Vella Wilkinson, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back here at the Rhode Island State House.